Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to be telling you guys about Criss Angel's live show. I just got back from it. It was absolutely phenomenal. The tricks that he did, well worth the money. The storytelling, the plot, just the timing of everything. It was a good, almost 2-hour show. Just everything was incredible about it. We got into Foxwoods Resort and Casino at around, I think it was like 7 o'clock or something. We went, got something to eat. It was my mom and I. And we got over to the Fox Theater. And I went over to the merchandise table because I saw, you know, shirts and stuff. Got this one right here. But I started looking around and I went over to the playing cards, which I will have another video as a review for both decks of Criss Angel's playing cards. But I went over and I started looking at everything, and then I heard somebody say, "Oh, you were on Mindfreak," and he goes, "Yeah, I'm JD." And at that point, I'm looking down. All of a sudden, I hear, "Yeah, I'm JD." I go, "Wait, what?" He starts talking to me, and I'm like, "Wow." Actually, the first thing I said to him was, "Wow, you're a lot smaller in person." And he goes, "Yeah, a lot of people say that. I guess I look taller on TV." I'm like, "Yeah, you kind of do." Got my shirt, I got the cards, and him and I started talking again. You know, just about how the show was, because I asked him, you know, how long the show is and everything, and that I'd been watching Criss Angel for ever since I started doing magic. For those of you who don't know, Criss Angel was the magician who inspired me to start doing it. When, you know, people ask me why I started, I say I do it in memory of my grandpa, which is true. I do it in memory of him, but I was inspired by Criss Angel. And I'll admit, over the years, I had started to lose respect for him because I had heard that he had been doing a lot of camera tricks, and I didn't like seasons 5 and 6 of Mindfreak, and I thought Believe was subpar. And so yeah, I had started to lose a lot of respect for him, but I mean, I didn't tell JD that. But I did tell JD that, you know, Criss Angel was my inspiration to start doing magic, and he goes, "Oh, you're a magician." I go, "Yeah." Now, I was wearing my my Freak Out Entertainment shirt, which you can get at my shows if you ever come to them. They are available, $8 each. I was wearing my Freak Out Entertainment shirt. This is before I had put the Mindfreak shirt on, and he started looking at it, and he goes, "So, can you show me anything?" I'm like, "Absolutely." So at this point, I'm shaking because I'm already marking out that I'm meeting Criss Angel's brother, okay? Apparently, about 3 hours beforehand, he was out signing autographs, and we had gotten there maybe an hour and a half after that. So, but I go, "Yeah." So I started pulling out my cards and everything, and he tells me, he goes, "Come around to the other side of the table." So at this point, I'm losing it. All right, like I'm freaking out, no pun intended, but I'm shaking like crazy. I'm marking the hell out. I go over and I showed him probably the worst card trick I can think of, because it was just a spur of the moment type thing, and I even tried going for the other guy's watch. You don't believe? Here, check this out. All right.
All right, here we are, Foxwoods, Connecticut. I got Criss here, who, from what I understand, was inspired by my brother to start magic, right? Yep. So I asked him to show me a card trick. So here we are. Criss is going to show me a card trick.
All right.
Here we go.
You take any card out that you want, all right? Any one that you want. All right. I'm going to do this a couple of times.
No problem.
All right. Take a look.
Okay, show me.
If you want to sign it, go ahead.
Alright, I've seen it. I'll show them.
Alright, yep.
Alright, everybody here sees it? Okay, I see it.
Alright, anyway, I want you to just say stop whenever you want, alright?
Stop.
Put your card back right there.
Okay.
Lock that card into your hand.
Okay, I got it.
Like it's in a big frame, alright? Okay. Now, obviously, it wasn't the ace cards, right?
Correct.
When you snap your fingers, your card's going to go from the center up to the top of the pack. No, yeah, it is.
It's gonna Mindfreak me.
Just like that, and it jumps up. There's
Look at that.
well, hold on.
Look at that. Let's hear it.
One more time. All right, actually, you want to help me out? Yeah. All right, we're going to take the 4 of spades. That was his card, right? All right. Do me a favor. Hold on to the 4 of spades, all right? We're also going to take this card right here. I want you to hold both of them out front, okay? Now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make the cards switch like, in midair. Probably not going to work. I don't know. Ready? Here's the 4 of spades. Here's whatever card you look at. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They switch just like that. Here's the 4 of spades.
Where is it now? There it is. There it is. Let's give it up. All right. Congratulations.
That was good.
Another Mindfreak.
That was good.
Thanks, brother. Keep practicing. You're doing great, Chris.
As you can see, that was me performing a small card trick for JD. As you saw, I tried going for his watch, which completely contradicts my how to steal a watch video. And what had happened was I could not find the latch to the watch. He had that thing on really tight, and he also switched the cards on me. Either way, the trick failed. And it kind of hurts me watching it because I should have stopped and I didn't. I got too carried away, but I know for next time. They are coming back in June. I do plan on going to that show, and I will redeem myself. And Chris, if you're watching this, I will meet you. We go into the show, and I couldn't take any pictures or any video or anything because it was strictly prohibited. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to. If you guys are planning on seeing his show, I don't want to spoil it, but it is well worth the money. So, out of respect for him and his show, I didn't take any pictures. It started out though with these two, like these openers. They were hysterical. There was a Mexican guy and like his assistant, and they were a comedy group, and they were very entertaining. I can't remember their name. They started off and everything, and finally they go, "All right, do you want to see Criss Angel?" And of course the place starts erupting. So he goes backstage, and all of a sudden the lights go off, and then you see him come out, not Criss Angel, but this opener, come out in a Criss Angel wig and like a straight jacket and stuff, and people wrapped him up in a straight jacket, and they just did this entire comedy bit, which was hysterical. Any magician out there, go and see these guys. If you ever get the chance to see them separate from Criss Angel's show, it was Fifi and something. Some short Mexican guy, and his assistant was Fifi. I can't remember, but if you happen to know what I'm talking about, I would pay to see them. The show starts. The lights go down. All of a sudden, these screens that were on the side started playing this video, this like montage of like reviews and tricks that he had done. And at this point, I'm shaking. All right, because it's the guy that I had idolized since 2006, and I was about to be in the same room as him. And I will admit, I am not afraid to admit this, once that first trick happened and he appeared on the stage and he started walking around, I thought I was going to cry. I will gladly admit that, because I was looking at the guy that I was watching TV one day and saw him and said, "This is what I want to do." And I was looking at the guy who started that. And it was just, it was incredible. The entire show, my eyes were never taken off of him. I didn't even look at the screens that were playing the tricks. I was watching him the entire time. And I had a smile from ear to ear the entire 90-minute show. Which I think it was a little bit more than 90 minutes. But he went all the way through. He didn't do any, like, intermissions or anything like that. It was a magic show. It was the way that a magic show should be. Trick after trick after trick. There was comedy. Everybody was just blown away. There wasn't a dull moment in that show. And I'm saying this not to like kiss up or anything. I'm saying this as a magician, as a fan, as you know, an aspire, somebody who wants to go that high. That was the best magic show I had ever seen in my life. Ever since then, the only thing going through my head has been, I have to do better on my shows. I have to improve. I have to get new tricks. I have to make my tricks better, work on my patter. It's just, it's like that show has put me on a mission. And I'm not saying I want it to be better than his show, even though that'd be really cool, but it costs a lot of money. But I feel like his show has inspired me to make mine 1,000,000 times better. So that is going to be my project, aside from Up Close and Personal, and aside from trying to make a living doing the magic tricks. I'm going to try and make my show the best show that anybody will ever see. With that being said, I give the show 10 stars. 10 out of 10. I was speechless. I really was speechless. It was everything that I wanted out of it. So, and I got to give a shout out to my mom for getting the tickets. She got the last 2 tickets out of the entire 3 days that he's going to be there. So, shout outs to my mom. And actually, I'm going to give her another shout out. You can check her out on Facebook at Unique Fiber Lenses. Alright, the link is down below in the description. Alright. So yeah, go and check her out. It's, you know, on Facebook, her website and all that. It's all down below. So shout outs to my mom. Shout outs to JD for letting me perform for you. I will do better next time. I will have a better trick for you. I was shaking and nervous, but I will have a better trick. And shout out to Criss Angel. Seriously, thank you. That was the best night I have had in a very, very long time. And I'm pretty sure that this tops all the nights I had in Myrtle Beach. Seriously, thank you. You've inspired me to do better. And I will. And I will meet you someday. That's a guarantee. That is set in stone. I will meet you. Yeah, click like if you've seen the show, you know, and you agree with me. Click like, you know. If you haven't seen the show, I suggest you go and see it. I will have a review next week on Criss Angel's new playing cards. Kind of like what I did with David Blaine's playing cards, but I just got to get more boxes for these. That's pretty much it. Like, subscribe, favorite, comment, share, all that good stuff. And seriously, Criss Angel, thank you. That was from my heart. Thank you.